New products area, and always love coming to the new products area because I never know what I'm going to find. There's a few products in here, but I'm pretty much only going to show you guys one of them today, and it's right here behind me. It's the Downpipe Garden. It's a product designed and made in Australia, so this is the first time it's even being seen in the US. So let's go ahead and check it out and how you guys can grow food on your downpipe. Amazing. So have you guys ever looked at your downpipe that's like sitting on the front of your house and you're like, man, that thing's ugly, I don't want to like see that downpipe, and you don't know what to do? Maybe you put one of those chains down that kind of like dribbles the water out. Those look even better. But what's even better than that is this guy. This is the Downpipe Garden. Now you can grow food on your downpipe or any other plants, flowers, whatever you want to grow. And actually that's how this product was invented. You know, the designer that I met myself, you know, is a builder, and he saw that somebody put a downspout on the front of the house or in the front of a building in Australia, and he's like, man, that's lazy, and like that doesn't look good, and you shouldn't do that. It should be on the side or the back so you don't see it, right? In America, they're on the front of the buildings all the time. I never even dawned on it. If it looks ugly, that's just a downspout. They painted the same color as the house. Blends in, right? But what better thing to do with your downspout than to, you know, grow on it? So what they did was they made this kit, and it's really simple, and you don't need to drill into your house or, you know, use a screw gun or do any of this stuff to grow food. And this is really good for you guys that don't own tools like the install I just did. So all that's in here is just a few things. You got a few pots. Each kit comes with two little pots here, and then you just got these guys. This basically will attach to your downspout, not with any screws or nails or anything. Just the standard zip tie. Super intelligent. So let's check out how this works. What you're going to do is you're going to go over to your downspout, and they got it already set up here. We're going to go ahead and take this guy off. And look at this. You take this bracket here, you set it on your downspout, and then you take the super oversized zip tie and you put it in the little groove there that they designed, and then you basically zip tie it on and pull it tight. You pull it taut, and then it's just going to sit up. And this is designed and engineered so that it's going to hold the weight of the pot. Now don't fill this pot up with like sand that weighs a lot. You're going to want to have a nice fluffy potting soil mixture that has lots of vermiculite in there so it's not too heavy, and also it's the vermiculite and maybe some coconut coir also going to help retain the water so you can be a higher level of success. And then you basically have this set up, you have the framing on, then you just take this pot, you just put it in here like this, just snaps in. And then here's the cool thing. Say the downspout's coming up from the top and it goes right over this, drill a hole in the downspout, and then you could take like just like something as simple as a zip tie, put it down through that hole, and as the water comes down the downspout, it'll drip out that hole through the zip tie to the top one, and then once this gets watered, then there's little holes in the one you know, above it that's going to drop down to the one below it and water that too. Now I personally would not rely on the rain to water my garden. I would personally also install some kind of drip irrigation system that went up to the top one that would water it regularly, and then once you overwater this a little bit, it'll drip down, and even better yet than just watering once at the top, have drippers go into each one so that each one gets watered consistently, the amount of water you need to be successful in growing your food. Now the cool thing is if there's a cold spell coming in or something like that, and you're like, man, we're going to get a frost for a day or two and my plants are sensitive, all you got to do is come outside and you can pick this up, clip them off, clip them off and take them inside so you can protect your plants from the winter. Furthermore, if you're planting out your plants, you could take this off, you know, put it on a countertop, on a bench, plant everything out, and then take it out and then put it on the unit and assemble it in. So you don't have to like sit there on a ladder planting your stuff out. Don't do that, man. That can be very dangerous. And I also encourage you guys to start these guys low and go high, and don't go too high so you can minimize your time on ladders. I fell off a ladder once and it was not fun. I don't encourage that for anybody. The Downpipe Garden is not yet available in the USA. This is the first time it's being shown. It's available for you guys that are lucky to live in Australia. It is available there now. That's where it's designed and made. Hopefully pretty soon in the US they'll be picking it up. That's why they're at this show, to figure all this stuff out. And the price in the US anyways will be about around $30 plus or minus. So that's an amazing price for two little garden kits that you can, you know, assemble, put on your wall without any tools. If you want to learn more about the Downpipe Garden, you want to visit the website downpipegarden.com.au. So the